Welcome, Crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I was heading to the exit, and Anivia held us up. So, as always, we're getting sidetracked here before we've even gotten started. Hold up, Commander. The thing is, remember how that Crusader went missing a while back, and then he was found outside the city walls, disemboweled? Anivia pauses and gives you a searching look. I don't actually remember, but I assume that we probably should remember, so we'll fake it. Has the murderer been found? No, not yet. Anivia seems to scrutinize your face again and then nods to herself. But I never gave up on the investigation. Even when everybody else stopped digging, I know we're at war and that people are dying left and right. But that's no reason to turn a blind eye to crime. So that's it, Commander. Another Crusader has just gone missing. He left the barracks to come here. He would have gone past the gates. My gut tells me that the killer won't keep him alive for long. So, Commander, you need to start searching this area right now and try to find out where he's been taken. Oh, we had other things to do. This is quite unexpected. Death often shows up when you least expect it. It's not like I picked the timing. Okay, well, you're right. Tell me about the missing Crusader. He's the youngest son of a poor nobleman from Mendev. He's called something like Rillick or Rillick. Rillick or Rillac. He's young, barely out of the nursery, and he decided that he was a man now, and so off to war he went. You know how it goes. The guy probably just went out to get some fresh air. He'll stroll back in any moment. What's the point in raising the alarm? Listen, Commander, do you trust me or not? If you do, then just do as I say. Find the kid, then we'll talk. Do you know who the murderer is? I don't have a clue. Perception check. Anivia's answer comes too quickly, her gaze dropping before she can force herself to meet your eyes. What are you not telling me? I'm telling you the truth, and nothing but the truth. I have my own theories, sure, but nothing concrete. So it's best if I keep my mouth shut on that front. Alright, I'll search for the Crusader. Even though he had other things in mind. Get going then. He passed the gates and took a right. Ask around, check out the buildings. I'll be waiting for you here. Okay, a noble intent. How much is a human life worth? How many lives can be sacrificed? I thought might stay. Find the missing Crusader in Dresden. Anivia is clearly hiding something from the commander. The only solid lead is that the missing Crusader is currently in the vicinity, and it may still be possible to save him. So I guess we shouldn't go traipsing off on some other quest then. Companion quests, I'm assuming this is Anivia's quest. What I was going to do was head out to the map because I wanted to look at some things. One of which was just to see if we could actually locate Pulura's Fall, since we spent a long time there and I wasn't really sure where we actually were in relation to Dresden and everything else. But then we were going to look for this one, the Hellknight Outpost, and maybe traipse off in that direction. But I guess we have something else here take care of. So he went through the gate and then, oh shoot, did she say he turned left or right? Passed the gates and took a right. Okay. So over here. I'm not sure who these guys are. Some nobles hanging out. Peasant, citizen. Here's a door. That must be our destination. Abandoned building. What do we have here? Loot. Shiny chitin. Saxon did not follow us in here. Guess we're on our own for this. It's interesting. So if we would have chosen not to do this and just left, I guess Saxon would have rejoined us. Soldier Humor, 5th edition. Okay, it was a mistake in Pulura's Fall not to read the book that we picked up because it had the answers for the puzzle. I'm not going to read that one either, though, right now. An eyeball. We got a thick layer of dust lying untouched on the table for years has been wiped away in the middle of the tabletop. Yeah. Oh, we got something here. A man's clothes are heaped on the floor. They were taken off in a hurry. Oh. This, okay. Basement of the abandoned building. Uh-oh, what? All right. Crooked paw. Cover yourself. We're coming in. You can hear muffled sighs coming from the next room. Camellia. She's one that we have not interacted with in a while. What is going on here?
How lovely to see you here.
Hearing steps behind her, Camellia whips around and freezes. She glances at the bloody dagger in her hand, then at the dead body at her feet. Her lips quiver for a fraction of a second before settling into an unimpeachably polite smile. What's going on here?
Socorus is an ancient land. The spirits of these places have spoken to people since time immemorial, and some of those people heard them and were able to respond. The shamans of Socorus were always held in high esteem. They knew the will of the spirits, the will of the land itself. Many Khelids would come to the shamans to learn what the spirits desired in order to gain their support.
Yeah.
When the world opened and the demons poured into Golarion, they drowned Socorus in blood. The earth moaned as it soaked up the blood of Khelids, Crusaders, and demons. The spirits drank this blood, slowly becoming deranged and turning into incarnations of madness and pain. Look what Socorus has turned into. It's an open wound on the body of Golarion. The world wound has changed it beyond all recognition. And the spirits, these poor creatures have been corrupted. Twisted by war, they moan and they howl, but only shamans can hear their senseless cries of agony. I am a shaman. Maria, the spirit I am bonded with, is mad and can speak of nothing but her endless hunger for blood. I give her what she asks for. I feed her the blood of Crusaders.
What?
The spirits of Socorus can no longer speak to shamans. All I can hear is the cacophony of their howls, screams, and laments. But there is a way to restore their sanity. By performing rituals. Bloody but effective rituals. When the untainted blood of the Crusaders cleanses the corruption that Maria fed on for centuries, the spirit will regain her sanity, and I shall be able to speak to her. I shall be able to ask her advice, to find out how we can heal the world wound. Tell me, isn't this knowledge worth a handful of lives?
This isn't your first or even your second victim, is it? How many have you killed?
Too few. Maria's hunger is still so great. Her pain cannot be soothed by a single victim. But success is within my grasp. I can feel it. It is even possible that today's victim will be the last.
Who was this young man, your victim?
He's the youngest son of a noble from Mendiv. I believe his name was Rillick or Relic. I think the dolt was in love with me. He was ever so eager to come with me to this house. One hint was all it took.
Thus the deep pantsing upstairs.
He is of no interest to me. Maria wanted his blood, so I sacrificed him. The rest is immaterial.
Who is she, this Mireia of yours?
Forgive me, I forgot to make the introductions. This is Maria. Or rather, this is her home. Or her prison, to call a spade a spade.
The girl removes an amulet in the shape of a bone snake from around her neck. Has her portrait... Has it always been her holding her amulet? I never... Must be. I never paid close enough attention before.
I caught this spirit a long time ago, and I tried for so long to speak with it. My little demented ball of rage. I felt compelled to bind it to this amulet, just temporarily, until I worked out how to help it. If I am to be fully honest, her name, Maria, is of my own devising. She is not yet able to speak to me, but I still needed a name to call her by.
The girl gently puts the amulet back around her neck. Why do you think your method will work?
I do not think. I know. I sense things many people cannot. I can infer what the spirits want. For example, there is one spirit hanging over your left shoulder as we speak. It came to enjoy Maria's victim. Can you sense its hunger?
Okay, I don't like that feeling
Spirits
at all.
are akin to animals. You cannot bring a hungry dog to heal. You cannot stroke a hungry cat. To speak to a spirit, you must first feed it. It is not their fault that after so many years of torment, the only thing that can satisfy their hunger is blood. My ritual will work. I did not read about it in books or learn it from some wizened teacher. You could say that I invented it myself, with Maria's help. I just know that it will work, sooner or later. I can feel it.
What exactly are you hoping to learn from this Maria of yours?
The world wound cannot be allowed to poison all the lands of Golarion. The spirits of Socorus know this better even than you and I. They may know how to heal it. And if not, then perhaps they will know how to eradicate it quickly and painlessly. We're fighting against demons. It is a just cause. But imagine we win and the demons vanish for good. Do you think the world wound will vanish along with them? That it's something we can defeat with weapons? That it won't burst open again at some point in the future like an old festering abscess? I am thinking of the future of these lands, of how to heal them and restore them. Would you not agree that a few Crusaders' lives is a price worth paying?
Festering abscess. I don't know. I know the way things ended with Wendigo, but I don't really feel like being in the business of attacking our companions. What are you proposing?
My ritual is not yet complete. I have made the sacrifice. Now I just have to let Maria drink the blood. Will you allow me to complete the ritual?
Oh, brother. Jeez. Swear that you will stop the killings and I will spare you. This time.
What a pain. But if these are your terms, then I agree.
Okay.
You know, when I saw you standing there, I thought my life would end tonight, but you spared me. Thank you. I would like to speak with you a little later. Please come and see me. No need to be shy, for I have no more secrets to keep from you. Now, we should leave this place. You go first. I'll follow in a few minutes.
Okay. Well, jeez. Well, we found the missing Crusader and our companion. All right. Well, another companion kind of goes off the deep end. We've had people around us that have had some issues keeping their heads straight on their shoulders. So let's go talk to Anivia. She may not like it that we let Camellia continue. Anivia stretches lazily and yawns, but her eyes are fixed on you. Well, Commander, have you solved the problem? First, tell me honestly, what exactly do you know about this crime? Crime? What crime? Anivia says with a smirk before becoming deadly serious. Listen, Commander, I was just using my brain, following certain individuals, listening to what people were saying on the street. I had my suspicions, but what are suspicions worth? On their own, nothing. I didn't have any proof. I'm not Erebeth. I'm not going to go digging for the truth. Because if I dug deep enough, the Knight Commander would be down a companion. Smack bang in the middle of a war. How would that help? Anything. I'm not going to be the one to scupper this crusade, so I'll be keeping my mouth shut. Anivia speaks slowly, staring into your eyes. I trust that you'll handle this in whatever way's best for the crusade. If you want to tell Erebeth everything, go ahead. It's your call. Ooh. Well, hopefully this is the truth. The problem's been solved. That's all I needed to know. Thanks, Commander. Ugh, okay. That takes care of that, I guess. Feel dirty inside now. We're gonna leave that behind us though and head out here. Really wanted to... I mainly just want to go look at the map because I'm really curious. How do we... Can we not leave from here? Oh, there. Yeah, I doubt if Camellia is going to be coming out with us again. Be interesting to see what happens there. I hate to just attack her. Like, then we miss out on any further story with her. Even if it seems maybe a little bit against the inclinations of Zeke. Here's the outpost we were going to go to. So we'll head there, I think, eventually. But I wanted to just take a quick scroll and see if Fulura's Fall actually shows up somewhere on the map. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's down here. So not really too far away, actually. Okay, I just kind of wanted to know. It's Blackwater. I feel like we've heard of that. Ivory Sanctum down here. We have so much to explore. It's a little bit overwhelming considering how little time I have been able to devote to this game, but it's going to keep plugging away. Let's head over here to this Hellknight Outpost. It seemed like something we could take care of. We have several quests right now that kind of say like we're waiting for something to happen. Did I just notice some fatigue symbols there right before clicking that? Should have camped before coming in here. We got Regill. Okay, I kind of wondered if this would be related to him, even though we haven't recruited him. Apparently, he's still in the mix here of companion quests. Got a lot of folks to get across this bridge. We meet again, Commander. Regill nods calmly. I've been waiting for you for some time now. We must begin the search for the missing knights as soon as possible. Tell me about your outpost. The outpost is situated on the top of a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hellknight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We've stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the missing squad? Regill gazes into the distance thoughtfully. They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. Okay, we have to add him to our party then, it looks like. Alright, show me around. So we'll swap out Lon. That works. Okay. Ugh, now we have a Hell Knight with us. This just went from Omox. We're just getting really out of our element here. I didn't really mean to just charge in like that. Regill's out front and he's not even leveled up. Omox. Chaotic Evil Outsider. Okay, Ursula. Let's see, she's got that thing now. I forget what that was. The ring. This ring with a guiding star. So it boosts her initiative. And then when she lands a hit against an undamaged enemy, everyone gets +3 bonus to damage rolls for a round. So that's good. We got her going first here. She can hopefully get some damage here. Good. So now everybody should be +3 on their damage rolls. For the next, was it next 1 round or next 3 rounds? I think it was just 1 round. Yeah, okay. So we want... Can't really get everybody in there now to attack. Alright, Saxon, just come on up here. Aegis, clear back there. Get up here. We're gonna waste that bonus. Nobody's gonna be able to reach him to attack. Let's give Aegis the Acid Maw. See, I can do that from there and then move up. Alright, Ember, let's try some fire on this thing. Okay. Zeke, see if we can reach with the Instrument of Freedom. Cool. Good. Alright, we've got him whittled down. Regill. What is he even? He's got like a battle axe. Oh. Hooked hammer. That's Sela standing there, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Smite Chaos, and I think it was chaotic, wasn't it? Okay, smite. Yeah, get in there.
It is not an option.
Nice, Ursula. One more. Saxon, get him. Aegis. Finish him. Okay. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's get him leveled up so he's up with the level of everybody else. Okay, we got Regill leveled up. I didn't spend a lot of time on that. I just kind of did what seemed sort of easy. We've got some buffs on people, and now we've got some more Omoxes here to deal with. So let's get a shot on one of them here to start things off. Ursula.
Desna, guide my hand.
Close ranks.
Regill will send you out front. Social. Yeah, do a prayer. Why not? Get Sela and Aegis up there.
Make your peace.
Sure, Ursula is shooting at the undamaged ones. Send some fire in there. Next time, I guess. These things are gross. What is that stuff on them? Slime? Nomox's nauseating body is composed of sticky acidic slime. Liquid leap. Okay. Zeke, Saxon,
Do not
get in there. Everybody's covered in that chunk. Alright, that was not great there, Regill.
be gone, fiend.
Underwhelming. Sela.
Into the fray.
Well, we can't hit him all of a sudden. There we go. One down. Now, it's a burning arc. Little fire in there. Okay, Regill, take him down. Okay, good. So for Regill, he's got that hooked hammer. Is that what it is? Gnome hooked hammer. So we took like greater weapon focus in that power attack, just kind of some basic things.
Take you.
One left here. Let's see if Arusula can finish him off.
Prepare yourself.
No. Ember will get him with a little fire. Here we go. And we've got somebody running to meet us. A suspicious traveler. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here. And it's the Crusaders too. Please help me. I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Regill notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. A cultist? Not me, no. I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will here. It seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then, surprisingly, deftly jumps away from you. Okay. He's more than a cultist.
It's either us or them.
But we got a Fowler Virtues. Nice. Okay, Rusula. Let's get a hit on him. Give everybody a bonus. Good. Alright, she might just take him out. Zeke, Saxon.
Attack.
Okay, Regill nods to himself. One less demon. Splendid. This is further proof that those tainted by the cult of Baphomet can never be trusted. Wise words. Most who succumb to demons can justify their actions, one way or another, but the outcome is always the same: their weakness, unworthiness, and demise. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights returned to the outpost. Move out. Explore the outpost. Okay. We can have more of those demons popping out. Whoa. He's running in there. The Hellknight Outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regill in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Knight Commander, at last. I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Arusula narrows her eyes. Kuranda. Arusula, my dear, you've found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over. Don't be shy. The demon gestures invitingly. Arusula's eyes are wide with worry. Careful, Zeke. This is Kuranda. She's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home. In our camp. What have we here? One of those black-armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hellknight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. Oh, Regill's, he's heading right over there. Regill subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Alright, let's talk. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Zeke, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With a snap of her fingers, Kuranda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the white of a Saren Rayan cleric. I can look like this. So likable, so trustworthy. Or if you prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many Crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you are blind. And your vice is the greatest of them all, pride. You said you knew I was coming. How? The demon looks astonished for a moment. How did I know? Ah, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship. Are you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say? The demon's expression grows serious. I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hellknights. Ugh. No denizen of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a Crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting. The demon exhales loudly. I even heard that a part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomedae of yours right away, but I have many, many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations. Kuranda's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Regill's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. Only someone utterly mad. Well, we've got a demon. in our group. So I don't know if this last one. Blah, blah. I'm not interested in your personal use, but I could do with some information about your fellow demons. Tell me everything you know, then you may consider yourself enlisted. I guess. Jeez. We've got one demon on the team. What's wrong with another? Fine, but I'm not used to giving up so easily. The demon chuckles. Want me to convince you? Here's a little tease. You asked me about the Hellknights from the camp. They've locked themselves up in the outpost's main building, scared out of their wits. Go let them out. I'll join you later and tell you everything I know about the plans of my former allies. That's a serious conversation, so we'll have to be very thorough. Regill's expression is difficult to read, but he does not seem very happy. Through clenched teeth, he says, Come, we must examine the building. Find out what's inside the keep. Okay. So I wonder how this plays out if Regill, if we recruited him earlier and he's with us in Dresden. I guess maybe he just like asked to meet us here or something.
Press on.
Okay, we're going in. We got some Hellknights down here. A tall man wearing black armor and a full helm salutes you with his sword. Knight Commander, you have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a hushed voice, Many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost, so that the demons couldn't reach them as easily. Regill remains silent and calculating as he studies the knights. Your story has too many inconsistencies. Regill permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Zeke, and I am not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals. And here we go.
Defeat is not an option.
Oh boy. Wow, check out that one. Angler of Vices. Well, he looks like he could definitely do some damage. And we've got several other demons here to deal with. Okay. Well, let's see. They're right there. Let's see if Arishla can get a hit on this thing. Good. Then we'll get in there with a smite.
Into the fray.
Nice. Okay. Almost got him down to half. Ember. She's got a bone shaker. Let's see what she gets out of that on this thing. Nice. Okay. Actually, I don't remember picking that up on her, but I guess we did at some point. Now, I was thinking we better do this. Protection from evil. Zeke, Saxon.
We shall overcome.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's not mounted up. Where's Saxon at? We don't even have his icon portrait. And what about Bismuth, our T-Rex? That seems okay. No, that's a bug or something. They didn't come in here with us. Regill, let's just see if you can keep this one busy. Arishla get a hit on these others too. You take that one down. Nice. Oh, we got a succubus. Uh-oh. multiples. We got a bunch back here. There's Karanda. We need to finish this thing
Without risk.
before he does some major damage to us. Good. Ember, let's hit him with another bone shaker. That was good last time. Yeah. Oh, we almost killed him. I didn't look. Regill probably doesn't have the greatest armor on. I don't know. Social, better just channel. Oh, he's getting a turn. Shoot. Finish
Do
him,
not hold
Zeke.
back.
Oh, come on. I don't know if we should be going after these succubus or these other demons first. I'd really like to finish off this one. Guess Arusla. There we go. Good. Nice. Then she got a crit on one of these. Oh my god. Okay, that looked worse than it was, I think. I don't know what happened to our two mounts that didn't make it down here. Oh, Karanda's about done.
The inheritor.
Oh, jeez. He just said, you are out of here. Okay, Ember. We got this. That succubus is almost dead. Oh, we could do a fire snake through here. Perfect. Nice. Alright. We should be fine. It's fine. We can keep everybody alive. Oh, I did take a last stand on Regill, so we may end up needing that. Get this succubus. Good. Let's do another smite here on this one. Sela.
Take you.
Come on, take him down. Good. Swing that axe. And Ember. Scorching Ray here. Nope. Regill's. He's that had to be the last stand. Yeah. Just keep healing, so. Zeke. Why don't you have to get him over here, but we've got problems here. So let's just keep working.
Attack.
Regill's gonna have to manage over here on his own for the moment. Arusla might actually be able to finish this one off.
Make your peace.
Yes, nice. And we smite and attack.
No glory without risk.
Yes. Seal and Aegis just going to town here against these demons. They don't have a chance. We do have some fatigue issues. At least on Ember. Zeke, let's actually delay so that Arusla can get a hit on that. Oh, we're into the next round. That's okay. Regill, why don't you Order of Godclaw. I thought that was just a regular Shield of Faith, but it's not. Aura, which you can use 3 times, lasts a minute, and grants all allies morale bonus to AC attack and damage rolls. Oh yeah, get that going. Okay, Rusula, get a hit on this thing for us.
Killing is what
Good.
I was made for.
Now, Zeke, let's hit it with the Instrument of Freedom. Good.
The inheritor, guide my
Send those two in there. Let's try some Phantasmal Putrefaction for the fun of it. We got the Succubus, or the Abyssal Huntress over here. Where'd that Shadow Demon come from? Was that because... Okay, timeout. So... is that from... this? It was. When I was going through inventory and stuff, we had this Belt of Demonic Shadow and put this on Ember. So whenever she casts a spell, level 6 or higher, it summons a Shadow Demon to fight for 2 minutes. So that's where that helpful demon came from. Nice. Social, move up here a little bit. Heal again. Now, Regill, you get in there. Do 0 damage.
Prepare yourself.
Good. Arusha is putting out quite the damage. Zeke, you're going to have to walk in here to this Huntress because Saxon is outside, I guess. They don't allow large beasts down here in the basement. Although they let Aegis in. Alright, finish her off, Zeke, please. Good. Angler Vices. Wait, the ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot, that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul sink back to the abyss. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of a kneeling cultist with his claws. Are you as deaf to compassion as you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I used as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he's dead. Oh boy. Fine. Spare his life and you may go. Alright, Justa. Regill's strike is swift and precise. Nothing awaits you now. Aegis was kind of in the way there for us to see what was happening. The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. Alright, well... we vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights are. Regill casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it best, then we must leave. It's time. Go back outside. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look around. Fighting the Bleaching. Practical guidance by Guisa Nordiquani. I noticed our chance to pick that lock was a little bit lower. I think that's because Arusha took off a ring that she had been wearing that upped her trickery a bit. We removed that in favor of the one that gives her that. The ring, it gives the damage bonus to everyone else when she gets the first shot on the enemy. Here we go. Everybody's assembled now. Paralictor Aminos Renth leans on his longsword. At last. How did it go, Paralictor Derenge? You will receive a formal report, Renth, just like everyone else. Regill winces in frustration. Explain yourself, Regill. Of course. Regill pauses, then deliberately continues in a louder voice so that Aminos and the other knights can hear him too. Everything that has happened was, in a way, a show. We had received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact, they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else. Regill's smile is a cruel one. Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the orders knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. And so I suggested that they meet with Karanda and her cohorts. So you were testing me? Yes, I was. Regill doesn't look away. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. Regill lowers his voice a touch. And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the crusade and our shared cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. I can't say I'm happy with the results. I trust this verdict of mine will serve as food for thought. Did it cross your mind that I could die during this test of yours? Regill seems to be slightly taken aback. Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby and they were ready to advance at the first sign of real trouble. I was not going to deprive the Crusaders of their commander and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks. Oh boy. Alright, we can still work together, Regill, but don't you dare lie to me or test me like that ever again. Your demand is unreasonable. I understand that my actions can seem as disrespectful or whimsical, but they were neither. Now that we've discussed everything, there's still a small matter to attend to. Regill looks at the ranks of the Hellknights and raises his voice. Yacker Ankel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralictor Derenge. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed him misleading information. How should a Hellknight behave in this situation? Yacker swallows dryly as he tries to feign composure. A Hellknight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain or go against the order's interests, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order command. Regill's piercing gaze bores into the young knight. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the Knight Commander. That didn't seem right to me, but... You don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You gave him an order, and now you want to punish him for following it? Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, then we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Okay. That takes care of that. Where is it? Oh, okay. We are done with Watch Your Step. Cool. I love crossing things off our list. That is completed. We can move on. All right. So I don't know where we're going to go next. I'm sure we'll get sidetracked along the way. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I hope I'll see you again here with me next time. Bye for now.